squirrel's going crazy over there. I don't know if I can see it. It is. I'm gonna try to get a little closer without scaring it off, because I want to be able to. Oh, I think it's gone. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. I think it's gone. Wait, there's another one. Y'all see it? Right there? Right above where my finger's at. You see it? Look at that. Good afternoon, Amy. How are you doing? There's a squirrel right here. I'm trying to get a close-up of. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there, y'all see it. Okay. I think you guys definitely saw it. What are we looking at, y'all? We're looking at a squirrel, but two of them, but it kind of disappeared on me. Did you guys see it? I think it's gone. I think they're both gone. All right, guys. If y'all go back to the after this live's over, if you go back and watch the beginning of it, you'll see it. Yeah, I know for sure at the end right there you could see it before it took off. That's cool. How are you guys doing today? Happy Friday, everybody. I don't normally go live on Fridays, but I figure why not today. Hi, Ellie. Have you ever seen a black squirrel? No, I don't think that I have. I don't think I've seen a black squirrel. You guys tell me what's up with y'all today. I totally should have peed before I did though. I have the tiniest bladder. I peed like 10 minutes before I started. Now I gotta pee again, so I might cut this live short because of that. But it's okay. I don't know. In the meantime though, you guys keep me up to date with what you guys have been doing, and we'll take it from there. Where are you at today? My mother's house, obviously. Yeah. Just hanging with babies at home today. Or are you a babysitter? That sounds nice. That's sweet. I appreciate that, Magnus. I got cleared for my surgery on Tuesday. It was a good day. Awesome. That sounds awesome. I don't know what the surgery's for, but best wishes and prayers for you with your surgery. Can I see your shirt, please? Oh, this is, yeah. Check this shirt out right here. It's backwards. Here, let me hold it this way then. Jamie made this for me. It was really, really sweet. I love this shirt. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Flip-flop farmer. I love this shirt. So thank you for that, Jamie. It was a Christmas gift from a few months ago. You're walking, no hoverboard? No. I don't know if my hoverboard's even charged right now or not. Y'all know that I have battery issues sometimes with it. Y'all, a few of the lives from several months ago, I would like basically fall off because it ran out of battery, and I was kind of making a fool of myself. I'm sure y'all remember that. Well, okay, I know it's backwards whenever I do it this way, but whenever I turn the camera around, it wasn't backwards. It's a cervical fusion in my neck. It will be my second surgery within a year, ready to live with less pain. That's awesome. I'm praying all that goes great for you, Kristen. Yeah, best wishes for your second surgery. That kind of reminds me of what Peyton Manning had. I don't know if he had a cervical fusion exactly, but I know that in between when he was a Colt and a Bronco, he had to have neck surgery to like repair something that he damaged. And part of the reason he got traded is because they did not know if he'd ever come back and be the same player, but he ended up coming back and setting records in Denver, even won a Super Bowl. So people can't come back from neck surgeries. My hair's getting long. I just got a haircut though, is the weird thing. The sun's like shining bright on my face. It's weird from that angle. My grandson is named after Peyton M. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. We love you too, Chelsea. Thank you. What you doing on the 4th, Ellie? I don't know. Just same thing as every day. Just family time, pretty much. That's about all we really do nowadays is just family time, make videos, things like that, you know. Hi, Ellie. It's really great to catch you live. Thanks, Wendy. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Wendy. Rehoming kittens? Ooh. Let me guess. One of your kittens gave birth to like 8... one of your cats gave birth to 8 kittens and you have to give some of them to new homes. That's what used to happen to like my grandparents and my dad. We'd have a cat give birth and they'd give birth to like some astronomical amount of pets, like 10 or 8 or something ridiculous like that. And then we had to find new homes for them. Cup and Cake actually came to be at my mom's house in that way. In 2014, one of the little barn kitties at my dad's house, barn cat's not a kitty I guess, gave birth and there was 4 kittens. And so My mom and I wanted a cat at that point, so one Sunday, whenever my dad was dropping me off to my mom's to get ready for the school week, we brought the four little kittens, and my dad was gonna let my mom and I pick one and just take it. And so I was sitting there in the parking lot, and I was thinking, like, Mom, I don't want one of these kittens to grow up by itself. Wouldn't it be kind of lonely? Like whenever I'm at school, y'all are at work, so maybe why don't we just get like two kittens? And I asked RP, my stepdad, and my mom. They were like, yeah, we can do that. We can get two. And so the first one that we chose was Cup, because when Cup was a baby, he was a no-brainer. The other cats were kind of skittish and nervous, and he was really calm and relaxed. He's the only one who like didn't poop on himself on the car ride, and it's kind of sad actually to say, but that's actually how he got his name, because my dad's like, that cat's calm under pressure, Ellie. He's like what all athletes strive to be, calm under pressure. And so that's where the acronym CUP came from. That's how he's Cup. And then we wanted a second one, so we were looking, and I don't know, we were just kind of sitting there deciding, thinking, and we ended up going with Cake somehow, and Cake just kind of contrasts Cupcake, so that's how they got their names. I missed a lot of questions because I was just talking about a random story that I think I've told before. Oh, fireworks. Yeah, I don't know that the animals are gonna like fireworks very much. Unfortunately, we have neighbors that I don't know. It's something that we'll have to just put up with we usually have to put up with it for the 4th of July and for New Year's. So let's hope the animals aren't too freaked out this year by them. After Indiana, we lost Peyton Manning. The Colts started playing awful. I hope we get a good quarterback this year and start playing good. I mean, Andrew Luck had some good seasons for the Colts. I remember he was like a highly, he was a highly scouted prospect coming out of college, and he had a good NFL career. I know he retired recently, which is a shame because they just rebuilt their offensive line. They have a great offensive line now. And so Carson Wentz is their quarterback now, so we'll see how the Colts do this year. In the Texans division, in the Houston Texans division, by the way. Okay. I'm so glad you got Paw Paw into making videos. What a blessing to have such a cool guy to hang out with. Well, I don't deserve all the credit. Paw Paw is the one who makes the videos. Paw Paw is the one, ultimately, no matter what somebody says to you, it's on you to muster up the courage to like do it and to kind of just see the value that you can bring. That's exactly what Paw Paw's done. Paw Paw has found his niche, or his niche, however you pronounce it. That's a constant debate that I have between me and Elijah, niche or niche. So no, Paw Paw's found a group of people that he can connect with, that he has things in common with, whether it be just age, lifestyle, whatever the case, and he has taken full advantage of that and made great content. So I'm proud of Paw Paw for how well he's been doing on YouTube, for sure. 3 generations of great storytellers. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I love Paw Paw too. I'm blessed to have him as my grandpa. No question. I have a cat. Her name is Cupcake because she looked fluffy as a kitten, and her brother Sausage because he looked like a stuffed sausage. Yellow. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Go Patriots. Oh, Ellen Anderson, go Patriots. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't even think they have they've decided who their quarterback's going to be for this season yet. They kind of have they're having a QB competition in training camp right now, the Patriots. So we'll see. Ellie, I left you a message earlier today. I'll have to check that message, Wendy, because I don't think I've seen it yet. I'll check it a little bit later. What kind of goats are Chip and Roxy and Sissy? What kind? Well, most of our goats are, I don't know. It's a good question, actually. I don't know what type of goats that all of our goats are. Some of them are like pygmy, some of them are boar, and so I'd have to kind of connect the dots to figure it out. So I might get into that for a video, but off the top of my head, I'm not really sure. They're cute goats, I'll put it that way. They're cute goats. Hey, James, what's up? How you doing, James? Happy 4th of July. Love your videos and love your shirt. Paw Paw is cool. I look forward to watching the animals. Love the baby goats. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a good thing that you guys... Do geese really have teeth on their tongues? Well, in their mouth. I don't think... They have like tiny little teeth like birds. Oh yeah, Cam Newton nicknamed him Mac and Cheese. Yeah, Mac Jones. Yeah, I saw that. No, geese, they have like birds and stuff. I remember whenever I made a video of Peeps, I zoomed in on his beak and there was these itty bitty little tiny teeth that I didn't know they had. And so I was thinking like, well, I guess they have to have teeth, otherwise how would they like chew their food? Their beaks don't seem strong enough to like basically crush the things they nibble on. So yeah, I guess they do. Um, I was answering a different question before. Oh yeah, I was talking about how there was a phase probably about a month ago whenever all I would ever upload was baby goat videos. I think there was a period where 7 out of 10 videos that I made were about Sissy, Chip, and Roxy in Journey. And so I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder if I'm like being too, I wonder if I'm not including any other animals. I need to start being more inclusive of the others. But then I guess it's okay because you guys love those baby goats and some of y'all can never get enough of them, so I appreciate that. I'm going. You keep skipping over everything I say. I'm sorry. I must not have seen it, Chris. I don't know. I don't have control over what appears on here, so you might just be getting unlucky. I don't know. Uh, Go Hawks, 12 Seattle. We got to go Chiefs. Okay, that's more like it. All right, Chris. Chris is a Chiefs fan, so it's all good. Let's go Chiefs. Cheryl says go Hawks, Seattle. We got a lot of High Saints. We got a lot of football fans in here. I know that football isn't a very popular sport worldwide. It's only popular in, I guess, North America, maybe America. There's only 3 countries in the whole world that even play American football. So interesting to see a lot of football fans. Have you learned more about horses and horse body language? Oh yeah, from the Rick video. Yeah, that was very educational, the video of Rick. I thought he was going to tear me to shreds, but I was surprised that he probably tore my dad to shreds worse than me. He took it easy on me, and so I appreciated that. There was a lot of things that I took from his video, a lot of things that I learned about horses that hopefully if I ever have to do it again, give a horse a bath, I'll be able to do better this time. A good thing though, at the very beginning of that video was he talked about how it's good to be like calm with the animal, be gentle with them. Don't try to be all macho, yank them by the neck as hard as you can to show them who's boss. Like the calm and gentle approach is a good way, is a good thing to do. So I'm glad that I did that. And so that's one really good thing that I was happy about in that video. I loved Lola scaring you and Megan. Did you make sure she got home? Hello? Yeah, she got home fine. Yeah, that video was several days ago. I don't upload the videos the second they happen. Usually, some of them happen like days in advance. For instance, on Monday, in the video I uploaded this past Monday, I in in the video I was talking about how today's Saturday, guys, it's beautiful, la da 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 da, because I had recorded that part of the video on Saturday and didn't upload it till Monday. So things like that happen all the time. Just so y'all know. James says, grew up on a farm and work at a hospital now. That's nice, man. That's a very noble profession, taking care of people. I appreciate that. Oh, no. I see a Chiefs Bucks Super Bowl again this year. Hopefully so. Megan loves the Bucks, and so I love the Chiefs, obviously. So that'd be a good Super Bowl. Hopefully it can go a little bit better this time than it did last year. They are the 2 favorites, though, so I don't think anybody would be surprised if that actually happened. I've started to follow Rick. He had the best education videos about horses. Yeah, Rick. Yeah, Rick's awesome. It kind of makes me wonder, like, where would Rick have acquired that much knowledge? I don't know Rick's story or anything, but that is something that I keep wiping my face because it looks like I'm sweaty. I don't know if it's the sun like glaring off of my face or something, but I look so shiny right now. So I don't know if I'm like sweating and I just don't realize it. I probably am because it's really hot out here and I don't know why, I'm wearing pants for some reason, which I shouldn't be doing, and a longer sleeve shirt, which I also shouldn't be doing, but I don't know. Yeah, Rick's channel is Think Like a Horse. It's called Think Like a Horse, and he basically is really good at going inside the mind of a horse. So I don't know where this guy acquired that much knowledge about horses. That's something that I'd be very curious to know. I bet he spent years and years working with horses, and then I bet a lot of it is just self-acquired knowledge from just observing their behaviors and whatnot. He's probably read so many forums and so many different things, so I bet it took years upon years to culminate that much knowledge that he has. You and your family are getting me through 5 knee and leg surgeries. Would appreciate any prayers. I have a donor knee and tendon. Carla, we'll be praying for you for sure. We definitely wish you the best with your surgeries. And anytime you need someone to talk to, we're here. I've mentioned before how we're not hard to reach on different social medias. So we're definitely pushing for you, Carla. I started following Rick also. Could not finish watching the last Mr. T video. So sad. Oh yeah, yeah, that was a few months ago, but it's still just as sad today to even think about. I know that Rick loved that horse. He's a pretty stoic guy, so to see him get emotional, that was it just put into perspective how much love he had for that animal. And so our thoughts are with Rick too. I'm sure that he's moved on now and he's doing better. You never forget that kind of a thing, but I know that Rick is strong, and I'm sure that he's motivated to help his next horses and any horse he encounters live as good of a life as Mr. T did. That's probably the reason that he makes the videos the way that he does, so that horses out there can live their best lives. He certainly helped Voodoo, Bucky's, and Dixie live much better lives just with the helpful tips he's given us. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Hello, Chelsea. Better late than never, I suppose. No, you can always watch the videos after the fact, though. Whenever I go live, you don't have to be watching only live to see the content. You can always go back after the fact. It can be several days and down the road. It can be even months or years down the road, and the videos will still be there. I've done probably about 15 live streams or so in the time I've had this channel, maybe even more than that. And so you can see all of them. You can just go back on my page. There's even a category called playlists. If you go to my page and then you click on playlists, there should be one called live streams. And in there, I've categorized all the live streams that I've done. And I'll put this one in there whenever I get a chance as well after it finishes. So the stuff doesn't go away, and that's the way that social media works. Sometimes it can be a good thing, sometimes it can be a bad thing. I know that some people have learned the hard way that what happens on social media doesn't go away. And for other people, they've captured some of their greatest moments and they live forever because of social media. So it's a give or take sort of a thing, you know. Ellie, did you get a haircut? I mean, like 3 weeks to a month ago. My hair grows back pretty fast though, so I used to get a haircut every 6 weeks because that's how fast it would grow from being pretty short to untamable. But now it's maybe like every 9 or 10 weeks, something like that. It's just kind of more random whenever I think that it's getting a little bit long, get a haircut. Ow, I poked myself in the eye. Ow, ow, that was, ow. Ow, that hurt. Man, that was dumb. I'm embarrassed that I did that. Love all your cousins. Who belongs to whom? Okay, so I made a Q&A video like 10 months ago. It's called More Answers. So if you go to my playlists on YouTube, like on my channel, you go to the video titled More Answers. Question number 4 is me answering the whole Morrow family tree pretty much. So I would watch that video if you want to see who belongs to who. Tell Megan hi. Love seeing her in your videos. I love seeing her in my videos too, but Megan's watching right now, so I'm sure that she sees what you said, Teresa. I don't know if it was the app or my phone, but some live videos were missing when I looked last week to catch up. That's probably me. I probably didn't update it. I haven't actually updated my playlist in maybe a month or so, maybe even more than that. So that's my doing, but I'll be sure to get on that whenever I get a chance. It's nothing to do with your technology, Nancy, though. There's something I wanted to answer. Oh yeah, Cheryl says, do you have a favorite Bible verse? There's a lot of Bible verses that I like. I think that there's a chapter that I love though in particular. The chapter is Romans 14, and so I'll basically. Oh yeah, Megan said hi to Teresa. See, Megan sees it. Megan sees everything. She's very observant, far more observant than me. We'll be driving and she'll see things and she'll point it out. And I'll be like, huh, what, where? So, yeah. When it comes to being observant, definitely go to Megan, not me. But the question that I was answering though about my favorite Bible verse. There's a chapter that I love. It's Romans 14. I don't remember it verbatim, of course, but basically what the chapter is about, it's the Apostle Paul talking, and he talks about how talks about food that has been. I'm trying to think of the best way to word it. I'm debating whether I should let you guys read it yourselves or whether I should just give the whole spill right here. Mm, I'll just talk about it a little bit. It's food that's been sacrificed to like false idols. One man's faith condemns him and another man's faith doesn't. And so basically, to put it simply, like one man's conscience guilts him if he eats food that was worshipped to false idols, but another man believes that he can eat anything because his faith in Christ is so strong that like nothing can condemn him. And I think that that parallel can be it can be applied to so many different things in life. And the second part of the chapter talks about how you should never condemn somebody because of their beliefs. We're all in equal need of forgiveness. So if you're one of those people who can like eat anything or who can do something that somebody else can't because your faith is that strong, don't let another condemn you. At the same time though, if somebody else has like weak faith and that their conscience guilts them about doing something, don't try to pressure them into doing it. So I hope I explained that well. I haven't talked about that verse in a while, so I may not have explained it the best, but the biggest takeaway for me was just to be tolerant of others, regardless of whether their conscience guilts them or not of doing something. You know, I don't know if I explained that the best, but it's just Romans 14, the whole chapter, so y'all can go read it and see what you guys think of it as well, if you like. Ellie, are you the TikToker or is it your dad? Well, Jamie made a few I'm a Survivor TikToks. So both of us are on TikTok. Mine is flip.flop.farmer. And then, oh, Jake, what's up, cousin? What's up? Yeah, mine's flip.flop.farmer. And then my dad's, or Jamie's is just I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. So there's both of us have TikToks. We don't upload very frequently on there, but we do have a decent amount of content on TikTok if you wanted to check it out. Did I miss if you have watched The Chosen? I've been watching clips of The Chosen on YouTube and stuff, and yeah, I think The Chosen is pretty powerful. It's very interesting the way that Jesus is portrayed. A lot of people view Jesus as God, which he is, but he's portrayed just as a human who sympathizes with people and who can like firsthand relate to somebody's emotions and understand it. And so that's something very deep for me that I've appreciated from The Chosen. And so I do like The Chosen for sure. What is the age span of your viewers on your videos? Oh, it's crazy. It ranges from probably, oh, that was gonna sound so conceited. I was gonna say from like 1 to 100. I didn't mean it that way, but what I meant was on YouTube, it gives you like analytics and it shows statistics and whatnot. So I know that it has age ranges, so it'll have like what percent of your audience is 13 to 17 years old, what percent of your audience is like 25 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54. It has like age ranges. They're like in 10-year increments basically. And so I see people sharing their ages right now. And so yeah, I guess to answer the question, there's a lot of diversity, and YouTube analytics will basically break that down for you. It'll show what percentage of your audience is in that certain age range. I don't remember all of it off the top of my head. I know that there was like some ranges that would have like 10%, some ranges that would have 20%, but I would say it's very, very diverse. I'll answer it that way. And also, the one that I do pay attention to is the male to female split. That's the one that I do remember because that's easier to remember. It's only 2 numbers. And so my lifetime audience is like, I think 81% female and 19% male. So there's a lot more females than males that watch my videos. I know that me and Megan have sat through. Oh yeah, and Bigfoot's one of the rare 19%. I remember Bigfoot. I remember you're a male, dude. Trust me. I remember from last time. How are you telling the new geese apart? We don't. We really don't. They look so much alike. We know Grey Goose though. Aunt Lydia, sorry. Yeah, we know Aunt Lydia. Yeah, we know Aunt Lydia. All right, guys. It's been today's live is going to be a little bit shorter than the other ones I've been doing. What is The Chosen? It's a show. It's a show about the Bible, basically. It has multiple seasons, and so I watched the clips of it on YouTube, but there's so many ways you can watch The Chosen if you wanted to. That's what it is. Um, Haley, good to see you. Love your videos. Thank you. Beth Smith, hate TV. Would much rather watch any of you Maros. Well, we appreciate your support. I don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore. Honestly, I've never been a very big TV watcher. I know that whenever me and Megan first met, even today, we would ask each other about shows that we've seen before. Mostly her asking me, and I'd be like, no, I haven't seen this before. And she'd be like, what? You haven't seen this? And I get that a lot. It's just something that people bring up. Jake says, all the geese look the same. You see them and run for your life. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Good to see you, bud. Have a safe weekend. You too, Bigfoot. God bless you, man. No, what was I saying? Yeah, Megan, she'd be like, just her jaw would be dropped at some of the things that I haven't seen before. I'm like, what? I've never been much of a TV watcher. I watched like Dragon Tales and Caillou when I was little, and then I watched football and basketball when I was a teenager, WWE too. But other than that, I haven't really seen much else. I guess iCarly and Victorious, but besides that, I haven't watched very much else. I've seen some movies, not many though. So I've never really been much of a TV watcher, so I guess I can relate to you on that one, Beth. There's a Chosen app. There's oh no, don't start basically bashing me in the chat talking about things I haven't seen. No need for that. No need for that, Meg. Yeah, people are talking about the Chosen app. There's so many ways to watch the Chosen. It's on YouTube. There's several apps. I think that I even saw you can get it on like Hulu, Roku, so many different things. You don't even need a subscription, because at the end of one of the YouTube clips, it was Dallas Jenkins, the director, sorry, talking about all the ways you can watch it. So very, very accessible. Very accessible show. Have a great weekend, Billy H. Thank you. Bigfoot is hilarious with his comments. Yeah, Bigfoot has been around for a very, very long time. Bigfoot has been commenting on YouTube ever since we captured him. I don't remember how, but at some point, I can't even talk. At one point, we had him tied up, and we saw that he was commenting on YouTube, and so we went in there and we checked where we had him at, and he was just sitting there like, what? And so, I don't know. Bigfoot's a sneaky one. He's a sneaky guy. I don't know how he does it. Well, I have to get to work. Your boy Jake out. All right, shirtless Jake. See you later, dude. See you later, cuz. How does Cornholio like his new girls? I'll say more videos to come in the future on that. More videos in the future. Bye, Jake. Celebrate our freedom this weekend. Yes, for sure. We are very blessed to have the freedom that we do in this country. How long has Megan had her goats? All her life? Or, well, I'll let Megan answer that one, but basically, they've kind of become, like, I guess, acquired over time. They would like give birth to ones that would give birth. Typical royal lineage, you know. Best way I could sum it up. All right, guys, we're at 30 minutes. I'm about to head back to my house pretty soon because I got some things to do today. A little bit busier than the normal days I do live streams. But any other questions you guys want me to answer? Any other things you guys want to share with me or all the people watching? Go ahead, guys. A few more minutes. It's Canada weekend here. I'm looking after my daughter's hobby farm. Hard work. Oh yeah, for sure. We know the difficulties of farm life sometimes. It's not always just bottle feeding babies and watching them do tricks. There's a lot of behind the scenes labor and stuff that goes into maintaining a farm. And I'm sure that other people that have farms have even more of it than we do, because we're blessed that our animals are pretty well behaved and that we're able to take care of it, and that we have a lot of people to help us too. That's a big part. The work is so much easier. Anything in life, any sort of work is so much easier when you have like teammates, when you have partners to help you do it. Strength in numbers, isn't that the Golden State Warriors motto from a few years ago? It's so true in life. Strength in numbers. What will you do for the 4th of July? That's a big question of mine. What? Oh, how old is Donkey Dan? I don't know, because I wasn't there the day this happened, but I wasn't there the day that Donkey Dan came to the farm, but I do know the story of how he came to the farm though. So if you go to my spotlight videos and you find the one called The Donkeys, the spotlight story on the donkeys, it talks about how Donkey Dan came to be here. And so he wasn't born here, so I don't know how old he is exactly, but that video might give you some information you may not have known about Donkey Dan. How do the farm animals react to fireworks? My dogs are terrified of them. I don't think many animals like fireworks, so we're gonna see how it goes this year. Let's hope it's not too bad. I've been enjoying your 10 minutes with videos. Can we see one of Nate? Oh, that'd be funny. I'll do one of Nate. Oh, that would actually be pretty funny. Honestly, it'd probably just be him like standing still, just going like every 10 seconds or so. I'm not. I could really, what I could do for that is I could just get a 10-second looping GIF of him standing there going and I could just loop it over and over and over for 10 minutes, and it'd be the exact same thing as a 10-minute video with Nate. I won't do that though. He might walk around. He might try to harass somebody, because I think I've seen him do that before. Please do more 10-minute videos. I wasn't sure how those were going to go over whenever I first did it. Me and Jake were talking, so I owe Jake some of the credit for those ideas of the 10-minute videos, but I forgot how we even got to it. I think that Jake said as a joke, like, what if we just follow an animal around? What if we like put a GoPro on them and we just like let them walk around and just let them do whatever they want to? And I think he was joking whenever he said it, and I was like, you know what, it's not a bad idea. And so he looks at me, he's like, no, I was kidding. And I'm like, no, you're serious. I'm serious at least. And so Jake kind of helped me with the idea. And then I kind of went out there one day and I was thinking, what animal is kind of doing interesting stuff right now? And I was like, Cornholio. I just made a video about him yesterday, but I don't care. I'll do this anyways. And so I got a video of Cornholio walking around for 10 minutes because he was doing kind of interesting stuff. And then that ended up being a video, and then whenever I uploaded it, I wasn't sure how many people were going to like it. There was a few people that said that I'd rather hear you talk, it's kind of boring, just it's basically nothing. But other people found it very soothing, found it to be their own form of like farm ASMR. And so I figured, you know what, I'll do it again. And so I did. Huck broke out one day. I don't remember how he broke out, honestly. I saw him walking around in the front yard and I was like, okay, let's see what Huck does, the prison escape edition. And so I recorded that. And I've made a few other ones since then that I haven't uploaded yet, but whenever I go back to my dad's, I'll try to get some more videos of just animals doing interesting stuff, if y'all like them. 10 minutes with Sissy would be so cute. Yeah, the thing about that though is that I've seen some comments about do 10 minutes with Sissy, do 10 minutes with Chia, but what that is really is 10 minutes of yourself, because they'll follow you everywhere you go. So 10 minutes with Chia would be just us standing in place, because if I don't move, then she's not gonna move. And if I stay still, Sissy's gonna stay still. That would just be 10 minutes of her smothering me, basically, Sissy. Donkey Dan would be a great 10 minutes. So I could try it, but I'm just telling you that they follow you everywhere. So that'd be the same thing as you just sitting still for 10 minutes, or just them looking up at you, staring at your face for 10 minutes. Letting Dan out, he will go straight for the flowers. 10 minutes with Ringo. That'd be a good one. There's been times where I would go out there wanting to do a 10-minute video, but it'd be like the middle of the day, 3 or 4 o'clock, when it's blazing hot. All the animals were like asleep or resting in the shade, so I didn't want to do it then, because that'd just be watching someone sleep for 10 minutes. And so I don't know how entertaining that would be for a video, watching animals sleep for 10 minutes. But whenever I go back, I will try to make the most of any opportunities. Journey 10 minutes would be fun. I do want to do a 10 minutes with Journey. That'd be cool. I'm sitting here by this pool over here. I see people coming in and out over and over and over. And so I get distracted occasionally just kind of looking. I see people walking by back and forth. Happy 4th, Morrows. God bless. Thank you, Helen. God bless you. God bless just our world, all of us. We all need it more and more. God's blessing and God's love every single day. Are you growing out your mustache and beard? I guess so. I was actually thinking about shaving pretty soon, It's just random. Sometimes I get like busy or just preoccupied, so I don't even think the least bit about my facial hair. But then other times I'll look in the mirror and be like, I kind of don't look like myself. I don't recognize this person. It's time to shave. It's just kind of random, honestly. I don't really know. Yeah, that idea is funny. The 10 minutes following a person, 10 minutes of following Paw Paw. Yeah, 10 minutes of following my dad would probably be the funniest, but 10 minutes of following a person would be really funny. Following my dad around the yard, I'd be really curious to see how he talks to himself, and so he'd probably be so embarrassed if I actually uploaded that, but I may do it at some point. I don't know, and it's okay if he sees this because he'll never know when. That'd be even funnier is if like I can find a really good hiding spot and he sees this video. So my dad's walking around doing farm chores and he has his like head on a swivel, looking every single direction. He's like on edge doing basic farm chores because he's worried that I'm videoing him at some moment. So we'll see. We'll see. 10 minutes with Paw Paw, 10 minutes with Jamie, 10 minutes with one of the children would be crazy. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. A lot of people may not like this, but I'm gonna do 10 minutes with the kids like Lex and Connor and stuff. You guys don't know this about them because y'all don't live in our house and y'all don't see them when the cameras are off, but they're the loudest little children of all time. Only those of you who have super loud children that are like 8, 9, 10 years old would even be able to understand this. But I can be in my room. It can be any time of day. It can be night. It can be like the morning. It can be the afternoon. I'll be in my room doing something, and I will hear them just like yelling as loud as at the top of their lungs. Lex and Connor like screaming at the TV when they're playing Xbox. This isn't even your typical playing online against random people thing. Sometimes people will like rage or get mad whenever they're playing online because they're talking to somebody. But these guys are just yelling at the TV. They're playing against computers. They're playing against bots. They're not playing against real people, and they're still raging. They're still yelling at the top of their lungs. It's the craziest thing. Whenever Megan's with me, we can be anywhere in the house and we'll hear them screaming throughout the house. Even whenever Lex is by himself, Lex will be like screaming at the TV at 2 or 3 in the morning. And so, yeah, if I get a 10-minute video of that, I'm not sure how many of you would like that. That would be the opposite of ASMR. I'll put it that way. Are you Xbox or PlayStation? I'm Xbox. My gamer tag on Xbox is flip-flop space LE. That'd be my Xbox gamer tag if any of y'all want to add me. But yes, I am an Xbox player. Yep, grandbaby 9 years old, another 6-year-old. Oh yeah, Lex has been a screamer since he was probably about 4, and he's 9 now, so he's been a screamer for a very long time. Hey Ellie, nice to see you, buddy. Good to see you too, Allison. Thanks for tuning in. Team Xbox. Oh yeah, Xbox is the way. No, I'm not gonna engage in that whole Xbox PS4 war. I'm not gonna be a part of that. I'm glad that we both have platforms that we can share love and play games with each other. I'm not going to get involved in that because that was a disaster a few years back, was the whole Xbox PlayStation war that people were having on social media. I always pray for others, never for myself, because I know somebody's out there praying for me. That's very humble, very noble, Lupus. I don't think there's anything wrong with praying for yourself. One thing that I've learned with this journey is that I've wanted to make it more of a case to serve others because I find that to be very fulfilling, and that's kind of what I feel God oftentimes gives us gifts to do, is to serve others in some way, shape, or form. There's no formula, but what I've learned is that it's impossible to serve others to the best of your ability if you're not taken care of beforehand. I know that Megan helped me a lot with this. There'd be times where I would kind of just drive myself insane, and she'd remind me that like it's okay to take time for yourself sometimes, because if you're not mentally sound, if you're not physically sound, if you're not emotionally sound, if you're distracted, then no matter how hard you try, you won't be able to serve others to the best of your ability. And so there's nothing wrong with taking time for yourself too. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, I think that's encouraged. I remember the Apostle Paul talking, I forget where it's at, but whenever he talked about like giving food to the poor, he didn't talk about giving up everything and basically leaving nothing for yourself. He talked about equal distribution. He talks about everybody having their needs met. And so everybody includes you. I remember I read that. I forgot where it was, but that kind of struck me because it was another reassurance about how it's okay to take time for yourself too. because really yourself being sound is what will help others be sound as well, especially if you're somebody who has people that look up to you. So we're definitely praying for you, Lupus, for sure. But yeah, I think that basically sums up what I was trying to say. Ellie, love all your videos. Megan makes me think of our daughter that lives in Colorado. When she talks or laughs, she sounds just like our daughter. Love it when she is on the videos. Thank you, Rebecca. We appreciate that for sure. There's another little girl in the videos besides Brindley. That's Alora. Yeah, my cousin. Alora's my cousin. Hey, Ellie from North Texas. Hello, Sylvia. How are you doing today? Michael Rash, we pray for you in your daily. You're a blessing. No, you guys are the blessing. We're blessed to have you guys for sure. You guys are the ones that make all of this possible. I've seen comments about people saying that the videos uplift them and help them get through difficult times. But y'all should know that you guys sharing even the simple things has the same effect on us, because we can be having a bad day, and it's really the reason that negative comments don't face us the way that they would face other people, because whenever you have such an abundance of love and positivity, on the flip side of it, it really shouldn't matter what one or two naysayers say. And so that's you guys making it all possible, because if you guys were all people that like just were destructive, critical, and would like break us down, then it probably would make it a lot easier for that stuff to get to you and to kind of make you question yourself and make you feel down. And so you guys are the complete opposite of that, and you guys have the reverse effect, just the uplifting effect. And so I appreciate all of you for that. Thank y'all. Ellie, you're starting to look like your dad. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I don't think I look like my dad. Maybe the hair's a little deceiving, but I don't think I look like my dad that much. I get a smile just reading you guys' comments. I really do. It's just a smile to see the engagement in the community we have here. Alrighty guys, it's been about 42 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to my house and then finish the things I had to do today. Man, I am shiny right now. I'm like shiny. I'm like on WWE when you turn the body oil to 100, that video game. I'm shiny, crazy right now. So I'm gonna head back, guys. I love all of you. I appreciate y'all so much. We all do. Stay safe. Let's look out for our neighbors, and hope y'all have a great day. As I always say, your boy Ellie out.